Hello everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise and this reading is for Friday, December 4th, 2020, but as always my intention is for it to be a timeless message to help us return back home to who we truly are, which happens of course every day with every breath as we are spiritualizing our matter, like coming back in deeply into our bodies. So what is it that we need to know for this day to be in alignment with the forces of love and truth? Okay, so for the theme we have the Eight of Wands reversed. So that's our message right there, to slow down, to not allow life to go too quickly. Of course, when the Eight of Wands is straight up, things are moving very quickly. It's a very spiritual card because it's the energy and realm, the energy and consciousness of spirit. It's about all things passionate. It's about movement. It's like lightning quick or faster than the speed of light, if that's possible. Movement. So when it's reversed, it's a good day for, well, on one level, to watch out for missed opportunities, like don't let any opportunities slip by. It's a good day for, like I said, not going too quick. Sometimes it's about travel issues, just on the mundane level, because when it's upright, it can be, air travel. Like I said, travel that's really fast or movement that's really fast, and in the upright position, it can be, exciting and just changes that happen really quickly. In a love relationship, it can sometimes be, like going a little too quick. It depends on what cards are around it. And I bring that up because we do have the Six of Cups, which has the element of bringing in the past and reunion with the past. So if it is an old relationship that's come back, when the Eight of Wands comes in reversed, our guidance there is about, don't go too fast, don't jump back in, be careful. And coupled with the High Priestess, it's all about going inside again, taking your time. Don't just jump in and commit to a brand new thing again. When it comes to a past relationship, with these two cards following, you want to be very, very careful. Not that there could be anything terribly bad, but just don't be impulsive is the message I'm getting here. Now, if it's not about a relationship, but then again, we're in that realm of cups, and with the Six of Cups, like I said, it's it's something that's familiar. So maybe for some of you, there was a familiar relationship, or a relationship from the past, or a relationship that has come in that feels familiar because it's from a past life. Past life connection has come through. Or it could be somebody who is like one of your parents and that makes you feel at home, or one of your siblings. But there's an at-home type of a feeling with this relationship. Sometimes this is a card, if it's not about a reunion or a relationship at all, this can just be a very healing card for yourself. It can be that you've come back home to yourself in a new way because you've cleared out any impulsiveness of the past and any familiar issues that like familiar in a weird way, like just like I always talk about, healing the relationships with our primary caregivers and teachers and friends, anybody from the past who triggered us in just the way we needed to be triggered so that we could deal with a deeper issue that is our own, that we always have to work to clear out. So when we do that, And I wouldn't say that it is a big issue just because the Six of Cups did not arrive reversed. Now, when the Six of Cups comes in reversed, of course, that is deep wounding that needs to be healed. But it's straight up. And now we have the Eight of Wands reversed, which has to do with the impulsiveness doesn't happen anymore. And it's because you're able to take a pause. You're able to stop and take a big deep breath and ground and get inside your higher self. And then from there, then you know which way to go, which doesn't mean that it needs to happen quickly. Honestly, when it comes to missed opportunities, I'm not so sure that I would just say when it comes to loving, try not to miss any opportunity for loving. But, the right relationships, they will wait. They will be very patient. They will not be wanting to be impulsive either. So I'm not so sure that there would be, a missed opportunity that you have to really worry about. I think it's more about just not being too impulsive. I think that's the key meaning with this card when it's reversed, because it does. If we just look at the image, instead of the wands going up or out, they're coming in, and especially coupled with the High Priestess, it's about coming inside. So just to remember that all the light of the universe is already inside of you. And like I always say, inside the nucleus of every cell in your body. But this has a very core type of feeling to it when I look at this image, like coming straight into your core. And that is where a lot of people feel their deepest intuition, like right in your solar plexus. And, it's not in your head, it's in every cell in your body. But for me, I always have to get like really grounded into the rest of my body before I feel this deeper connection to my core. Now, sometimes when we're going too quickly, something in our core will feel like, oh, wait, hold on. And that's the guidance there, to slow down. It's just that quality of non-action, to wait, and just to wait, just to wait to respond. Check inside with your guidance, and then decide whether or not the relationship or the reunion would be right, or any action. I guess the bigger message here, honestly, I'm thinking is that whenever we're trying to make a decision and the opportunities are coming in fast, we want to check in with our guidance and check in with our inner child. Check in with that place that says, okay, I want to be careful not to make any mistakes of the past, but also your inner child holds the keys to your creativity. So it's and you can see all the love here. And it's a very, very creative energy that can come through very quickly, but you want to just check in with your inner guidance. The High Priestess is such a wonderful card for, of course, all forms of your intuition. It's beautiful, beautiful energy when it comes to learning how to get really clear, and most of all, to trust yourself. So we can really learn to trust ourselves when we have already explored all of our childhood issues. And now we know that in order to be able to trust ourselves, we have to slow down. We definitely have to slow down. When something comes from, the recesses of your spontaneous real self, you'll feel at peace and at ease, and then the energy can move in quickly or move through you quickly because it's happening literally from the inside out. but there's a deeper, this is like your deepest like cosmic intelligence, where you have a deeper, especially understanding, because it's coupled with the Six of Cups, so there's an understanding of the right direction to go. Yeah, it's wonderful. And notice, and I love the artwork in this card, because her eyes are closed, and that is the in the coloring here. You know, the passionate, but the eyes are closed with the moon. We know that it means to go deep down inside, find your passion, find your passion, and if you can't find your passion for it, then don't move forward. But this is just wonderful. I love these two bookends to, you know, to remind us that we definitely want to make sure that we have a reunion with our higher self and our intuition, our cosmic intelligence that is deeply inside of our physical bodies. We don't get it by going out, you know, out of our head. That's like, you know, going global. You want to think globally, but always, you know, like Rick Levine, I love him as an astrologer. He's, well, as a wise man, and he cracks me up. I love his sense of humor with his t-shirts that he wears, you know. I just, he cracks me up, but I love how he's cosmic, but he's very, very grounded. So it's that same type of energy where he always says to think globally but act locally, or think cosmically and act locally. So you want to act locally in your own body, in your own life, but always be thinking about the greater picture, the greater good of the whole, you know, the way that we're all connected together in the heart of hearts. But, you know, to make your own decisions for your own life. And to do that, we always have to slow down. So, yeah, so that, I think that's the message for the day. So there's the cosmic, I'm sorry, sacred chopstick, and then the cherished chopstick from Carol Garland and Greg Oreo. I thank you again for naming my chopsticks for me. And for your poems, my goodness. And the poems are in my community section. If you want to you probably have to scroll down a little bit, because I went kind of crazy and posted some extra things in there, political things, which you may or may not be interested in. But the poems are there. And I don't know if there's a little search box in the community section or not, but I'll try to remember to keep posting those poems if there's a way to repost. I'm sure I can cut and paste, but just so that they're always up there, because those poems are excellent. Okay, so thank you, and I'll be back later for Saturdays. Okay, guys, take care.